Hi everyone! I am finally trying to up my video game a little bit. I apologize if I keep looking down because you're here, but my screen is down here. And I'm probably going to have to move you around a little bit too because my kitchen is small and I don't have like a fancy setup. This is just like with my webcam, and so we're gonna hope that everything looks okay and turns out okay. So today I'm gonna make rye bread for the first time. I've made lots of bread. I have a quick bread maker that I use mostly for like I make a garden herb bread, and then I make cinnamon raisin bread because I like just having quick breads on hand. But I haven't made a lot of true like rye bread recently, and might as well try, right? So yeah, I've got some quick facts about rye, and I've got my recipe that, again, I haven't tested, so we'll be doing this together and seeing how it goes. So stay tuned. I might have to close the window, which would be unfortunate, but I do have like a big stained glass door that's open here, and it's pretty bright, so we'll see what this looks like. So first things first, the butter is supposed to be softened, so I have my oven on just so that I can start to warm everything up, kind of get it warmer in here. I'll probably have to turn off that fan. I'm sorry if you can hear it. I live in Oregon, and it hit over 75 degrees today, and very, very sunny, and I don't know if you can tell by my complexion, but I'm not used to the heat, and I don't like it. So we're just trying to cool everything down and then go from there. So let's get started on the lots of holes. Alright, now that we're here at my mixer, I love my KitchenAid. I guess I didn't use it a whole ton because I used to work full time, but now due to coronavirus, as I've probably said before, I am laid off, and so I have a lot more free time, which is nice because then I can, silver lining is that I can do some of the things that I didn't have time to do before. So now I'm, trying to do more YouTube and trying to do just more things that I would normally do in my free time now that I have more free time. So it calls for a cup of warm water. This is kind of hotter water, but it's a little bit, the bowl is kind of cool, and it's going to sit for a second before I can ultimately do more stuff to it. So I'm just putting the hot water in there for now, and then I'll start kind of mixing things in. Hopefully I don't get it on my setup over here because I have everything off to the side, and I don't really want to get it dirty, but I mean, what can you do? So the next thing that it calls for is for 1.5 cups of all-purpose flour and then 1.5 cups of rye flour. So this is just my giant tub of flour. I have more in one of my cupboards. Every time I do that, I put it in. It's fine. That's what I'll do. I know that it's more accurate for baking to do weights, but I've never really gotten in the hang of that, and I tend to have pretty good luck doing it every time, so I'm not super worried about it. Woo! Wearing all black and doing this usually isn't the best idea. I made tortillas for the first time the other day, and I made a giant mess, so it's okay. Also, if you can't tell, I'm kind of nervous in front of the camera. Like I don't know what I'm supposed to be saying or doing. And so it's just, I mean, we'll get there. Because I want to be able to create content and do things and post things and get to know you guys and become a good YouTube watcher. And I really, really enjoy a lot of different content, and so it'd be nice to be a creator and be friends with you guys. Okay. So we have a 1.5 of the all-purpose flour. Now it's 1.5 of rye. Okay, I'm glad that it autofocuses. That's nice. Guys, none of my jars fit anything. Okay, so we're just gonna do this. Almost there. Did you guys know that you can eat the rye berries as well? Like you can boil them and eat that like oatmeal. I've never done it, nor have I ever seen a rye berry, but fun fact. Also, rye is supposed to be like super healthy, but it's just, it makes you feel full longer, so it's not that it's necessarily healthier. I mean, it has more vitamins and everything, but it's not like it itself is like super healthy. It's just some of the things that it does for you is super healthy. So anyway, there's that. Have those in there. We need 2 1/4 teaspoons of yeast. It says 1 packet, but I never buy the packets, to be honest, because of coronavirus. The yeast is for some reason like really scarce right now, but alright, so we have yeast in there. Now it's supposed to be some tablespoons of stuff. 2 tablespoons of molasses. Alright, so to be honest, that kind of looks like 2 tablespoons in the first place, so I might not even measure it. I might just let it This might be a bad idea, but I'm going to let it do its thing, so whatever. And then 2 tablespoons of soft butter. So the butter is not soft enough yet, so what I'm going to do is I'm actually going to put it on the burner and kind of like speed that up a little bit. And I'm going to make it. Okay, so the butter is warming up. The molasses is draining and doing its thing. It looks like it's kind of mixing a little bit with the yeast, but it'll be fine. So yeah, we'll add the butter. It also needs 1.5 teaspoons of salt, but I don't want to add that yet either because I don't want it to get with the yeast, so I can put it off to the side, but salt will kill the yeast and everything. So maybe I'll just put that off to the side. Just 1.5. So this is a 1/4 teaspoon, so I'm doing 2 to make half. Like I said, I put that off to the side so that it doesn't kill the yeast. Alright, so I think the molasses might be kind of as far as it's going to be, but I don't know if that was actually 2 tablespoons or not. I kind of can't tell from what's in there. So we're going to, looks like the butter is a little bit softer. Might turn that up a little bit and just kind of, force it to do its thing. Currently rye bread because it grows in pretty much any soil, and it still is super nutritious. It used to be known as the poverty grain, and I mean, you know, it was cheaper, and so people were like, yeah, sure, whatever, but it's delicious. I mean, I guess it is kind of an acquired taste. When I was a kid, I didn't really like rye bread, but now that I'm older, I really do. Okay, so the butter is a little bit melty and it still has like kind of a pat in it, but it's not too bad. So what I'm actually going to do is I'm going to lock this guy. I learned my lesson before. The recipe says to knead on low for 6 minutes, so I actually might start kneading it and then slowly start adding in the butter. Okay guys, not only did I close the blinds because it's starting to get to that time where the light's just gonna keep getting sketchier and sketchier for us. So hopefully, I mean, this looks okay. So hopefully this will be fine. Anyway, so I did it on low for 6 minutes. So now it says to increase it from medium for 2, and then we'll add the caraway seeds, and then we'll knead for 1 more minute. Alright, so that finished its knead cycle, and so it's just 2 teaspoons of caraway seed. This is titled as a simple rye recipe, so hopefully it's foolproof, right? Okay, so we're gonna knead it for 1 more minute. Okay, so it's finished all of its knead cycles, that's all it calls for, and now it's just, you know, the stage where you gather into a ball and you place it in a grease bowl. So I'm actually just going to reuse the bowl that I mixed everything in. It's already pretty much in a ball, so right now I'm just going to set him right there. I'm going to take this guy off so I can clean everything. There. So I'm just putting some oil in the bottom of this bowl, just kind of putting it all the way around. Alright, so we're going to put this, it says covered in a warm place for 1 hour until it doubles in size. So, got our little tea towel here. And where else is warmer than right next to the oven, right? Which it's off now, but I did have it on for a little while just so that I could kind of warm up the kitchen and warm up the space and let it kind of residually hold over. So I'm going to set a timer for an hour and then we'll check on the dough and see where we're at. So stay tuned. Okay, it's been an hour, so we're gonna check on the dough. This will also be my first review. Hey! It has risen! Okay, so we are going to turn it out onto a floured surface, so I'm going to adjust the camera real quick so we can take a look at that. Okay, so you can see kind of my lightly floured surface here. And so we're not going to knead this like a traditional type of dough. We're going to, it says to, don't mind me looking at my instructions, it says to gently pat it into a rectangle using the flat palms of your hands and extended fingers. So literally gently pat it out. Do not stretch and pull the dough. It will go as far as it wants to. It says delicate gluten structure, so it's great risk of tearing. So as I pat it out, then I'll roll it away from me like a yoga mat. Okay, so I'm just gonna gently pat it out then. Into a rectangle though. There we are. So it's supposed to roll from the shorter edge. Okay. So roll it like a yoga mat. Okay. And then with seam side down, it says to make it into more of a log. I'm assuming that this is just so that you're not like kneading like you normally would, which can definitely be pretty rough, especially if it's got a looser gluten structure. So I've done that. And so I already have my loaf pan here. It says to put it in here, and then it's got to do another proving. So that's in there. And then 45 more minutes on this guy, and we'll check in and see what it looks like. So see you in a few. Alright, it's been 45 minutes. Let's see. I mean, it definitely rose a little bit, but not as much as I was expecting. So I'm not sure if because I believe, so it rises about an inch above the sides of the loaf pan. It's not really there, so I'm trying to decide if I should let it proof more or if I should just bake it. We'll give it 15 more minutes. Alright, so even though it's not quite where it needs to be, we're going to put it in the oven because we're trying to make dinner and everything. So it needs to go in for about 30 minutes, and then we'll see what it looks like. See you soon. Alright, it's time to take it out of the oven. And remember, this is my first time making rye bread. Oh, it's a baby. So, to be honest, maybe I'll try again. I'll record another snippet after it's cooled down and I cut into it just to kind of see what it looks like. But for now, it's bread. Alright, as you can see, it's been a couple hours since the bread has been done. Not super impressed, guys. I think I messed up. So the bottom looks pretty good. Like maybe I just needed to leave it in for a little bit, but basically I'm just gonna do a slice real quick and kind of take a look. Let me see. Okay, like I mean it doesn't look too terrible. I mean it is pretty dense. Let's just see. I mean, there we go. So yeah, it's a little dense, but I think if I would have let it proof a little more and then baked it a little longer, it probably would have been better. But this is still pretty good. I mean, this is still edible. I'm still going to put some butter on this and eat this while I edit this video. So, yeah. Hopefully you've caught some of my other videos. This one's going to be the first one that I'm going to be editing from webcam with my new software, which, I mean, you guys don't care, whatever. But I'm going to be doing live video game streaming 9 p.m. Pacific each evening. or at least every other evening, and then I want to be uploading a video, either a baking video or something witchcraft related, around 8 a.m. Pacific. So hopefully, in theory, I'll have 2 videos coming out a day. That way I can get on a schedule, you know, and kind of keep myself creating, keep myself busy, keep myself doing stuff. So if you guys like this video, go ahead and like the video, subscribe if you guys want to see what else I'm going to be doing, leave me a comment if you want to hang out. In my About Me on the channel, I have all like my social media links, but I might link them down below as well. Yeah, and let me know if you guys want the recipe. It's just something super simple that I found like on Pinterest, so it's not like, woo, something crazy, but yeah, let me know what you guys thought, and I'll see you guys in the next video.